Kessler Mata, Chair of your illustrious Politics Department. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. Now, again, formally, before I get started, I wanted to recognize the hard work of the department's graduation subcommittee, who came together again this year to help support the department in saying goodbye to you in this kind of odd context, right, in the remote context. So specifically, that's Professors Elizabeth Friedman and Brian Weiner, and of course, our amazing Spencer Rangich, who you all know and love. In fact, Spencer, along with your fellow graduate, Aileen Marquez, have been the hidden hands behind all of the politics events throughout the year during your time in our department, even prior to this year. So we just want to recognize and appreciate them at this moment. So second, since our transition to Zoom in mid-March, right, we figured out a few of those best practices that we want to try and employ here. So first, we are recording the event, as I said. While the speakers will primarily be recorded, any verbal remarks you make or contributions to the chat will also appear in the recording. You're welcome to keep your videos off, though we would very much like to see you and hope you will keep them on. Second, please keep yourselves muted unless you plan to speak to the group. This will help minimize the background noise. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So we are gathering today to recognize and celebrate your time with us through your college years. On behalf of your faculty, I'd like to let you know that we know this is not the graduation you wanted, and it's certainly not the graduation you earned. In fact, let's be clear, this is not graduation. This is just one way of recognizing and celebrating your hard work and letting you know that we are here for you now and in the future. At the end of each semester, we invite our graduating seniors to gather and say temporary goodbyes. So today, and in this format, we'll accomplish this in a few ways. So first, we'll take a pictorial glance right back at your time through your eyes at USF through a brief slideshow. Next, we will hear a few remarks from faculty who have worked with you over the years. Then we would like to hear from you. Right? So if you are so willing, this is the opportunity for you to say a little something to our assembled group. And lastly, just prior to signing off, we will hear from one of our treasured alums, Jonathan Munoz, from the Politics Department class of 2016. Jonathan will share with you some of his thoughts on transitions in times of uncertainty. So Jonathan currently serves as the Capital Director for the California State Assembly member Tyler Deep in the 72nd District. So with that, let's go ahead and begin. Professor Friedman.
Resilient little thing, just like mama made you. No one needs to save you. Wildflower in the spring, no, they can't contain you. Through the cracks you break through. I deserve congratulations, 'cause I came out the other side. I've been having revelations, and I'm gonna let them shine. I deserve congratulations, and never thought that I'd survive. If you tell me I won't make it, and that's when I super blue, super blue, super blue. Resilient little thing, just like mama raised you, so you got that wildfire in your soul. Don't you ever let it go, make it burn so bright that they all know. I deserve congratulations, 'cause I came out the other side. I've been having revelations, and I'm gonna let them shine. I deserve congratulations, and never thought that I'd survive. If you tell me I won't make it, and that's when I super blue. Never rained in the desert till I pick me for the very first time. It's darkest before the sunrise. That's when I never rained in the desert till I pick me for the very first time. It's darkest before the sunrise. That's when I super blue, super blue, super blue, super blue. I deserve congratulations, 'cause I came out the other side. I've been having revelations, and I'm gonna let them shine. I deserve congratulations, I never thought that I'd survive. If you tell me I will make it, and that's when I super blue. Resilient little thing, just like mama made you. No one needs to save you. Na 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 na. Wildflower in the spring, no they can't contain you. Through the cracks you break through. Na 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 na. I deserve congratulations, 'cause I came out the other side. I've been having revelations, and I'm gonna let them shine. I deserve congratulations, and never thought that I'd survive. If you tell me I won't make it, and that's when I super blue, super blue, super blue. Resilient little thing, just like mama raised you, so you got that wildfire in your soul. Don't you ever let it go. Make it burn so bright that they all know. I deserve congratulations, 'cause I came out the other side. I've been having revelations, and I'm gonna let them shine. I deserve congratulations, and never thought that I'd survive. If you tell me I won't make it, and that's when I super blue. Never rained in the desert till I pick me for the very first time. It's darkest before the sunrise. That's when I never rained in the desert till I pick me for the very first time. It's darkest before the sunrise. That's when I super blue, super blue, super blue, super blue. I deserve congratulations, 'cause I came out the other side. I've been having revelations, and I'm gonna let them shine.
Friedman, for putting that together for everyone. It's great to see everyone's faces. Thank you for your submissions. You all sent those to her. We're now going to allow faculty to provide remarks on various students. And Professor Friedman, perhaps you'd like to kick it off, or that would be...
Absolutely. I have the honor of getting to make a few remarks about Belen Fonseca. Hi. As I'm sure everybody could tell, yeah, right back at ya. You have just been an inspiration here at USF. You pretty much majored in speaking truth to power through countless initiatives, campaigns, through different clubs, in debating, or just because you had something to say. And you were no slouch in the classroom either. I have had the honor of being your academic advisor here and there, Ms. Triple Minor. We had a lot of fun working out the puzzle pieces there. But also, I was just looking back at the several classes that you took with me, or classes that I co-taught that you took, and thinking about how much you enriched the classroom. And one of the comments that I came across, I wrote it down. It seemed apropos to read today. I wrote, "You were, as ever, a critical participant in pretty much every conversation of meaning that we had this semester. So whether it was lending an air of reality, giving us a reality check, if you would, on our more theoretical conversations, or finding innovative applications to some of the conceptual apparatus that we were picking apart. You pushed your fellow students, and you pushed me to expand our horizons. Thank you so much for being our student. Please stay in touch."
Thank you. I'm like crying. Thank you, Professor Friedman.
Okay, thank you, Professor Friedman. Let's hear from perhaps Jeff Pollard.
Yes, hello everyone. I have the privilege of congratulating Juan Nava for his wonderful accomplishments here at USF. I remember the first time I met Juan in our intrapolitics course after he transferred from Boston University. And it was actually introduced to me because Professor Keely McBride mentioned how wonderful of a conversation she had on the bus with you. And you often did